Let's play.
Put a finger down random questions edition. Let's begin. Enjoy till the end.
Good day everyone, and we are the group 4, and our topic for today is all about dining room and banquet management. These are the learning outcome for this module. You must be able to define dining room services, describe the attribute remarkable dining services experience, identify various types of service, define banquet services, and last is comprehend the principle for banquet business management.
Providing excellent service is the heart of the restaurant business. The more intimate the customer's involvement, the more crucial this factor is to the success of the business. A high level of caring of the comfort of guests is remarkable service. In other words, is the distinctive attribute of the best dining establishment. Remarkable service is what makes the guest comfortable, and also it makes dining out enjoyable. To express the needs of the guests, here are the remarkable service. The first one is to welcome and friendly and courteous. The next one is knowledgeable. The third one is it's supposed to be efficient. And then the next one is well-timed, flexible, consistent, communicates effectively, instill trust, and exceed expectations. Ways to deliver excellent customer service at your restaurant. We have first to define customer service. So what do you mean by customer service? Customer service is the assistance and advice you provide to your diners. Customer service is equal parts you want them to feel welcome, communication and genuine attention to your customers. When you treat them with respect and with care and respect. So here's the 5 ways to deliver the excellent customer service. The first one is do it right from the start. While food quality is incredibly important, it is the experience diners have from the minute they walk in the door to the minute they exit that counts. Restaurants should remember to keep the customer's needs at the forefront of every dining experience. Here are a few tips for accomplish this. The first one is speak appropriately. Dito kasama yung pag-greet natin sa mga customers natin, pagbati natin ng good morning, good evening, or kung anuman as paggalang or bilang respeto sa kanila. Use respectful titles, paggamit ng sir, ma'am, and miss, kung anuman. Don't interrupt. Listen intently and pay attention to what they want. Be thoroughly versed on your menu, ask questions, and repeat their orders to make sure you get it right. Next one, for number 2, is the etiquette matters. While the etiquette often depends on the restaurant type, proper etiquette may be maintained in pizza parlors as well as the fine dining restaurants. Under nito, yung who do you serve first? Serve and clear food from the diner's left. Serve for and refill drinks from the right. When serving food, have a system so you know which plates go to with which diners. Then never make diners feel like you want them to leave. Yun yung pinakamahalaga doon. And don't make your diners ask for the check. The second ways to deliver the proper, excellent customer service is don't make them wait. If your diners have to wait for too long for their first round of drinks, appetizers, or meal, it really won't matter to them that your bartender makes the best martini or chef prepare the best food. Your goal is to accommodate your diners with exactly the same quality food and service every day at every time of the day. A happy customer is one whose problem was solved quickly and satisfactorily. Third ways of quality service is fix problem immediately. So your third step in delivering excellent customer service is your finish and dealing with the customer's problem and complaints. No matter how hard you try, something is going to some or time another. Whatever the problem, your goal is to please the customers. So under nito, you have to listen intently to their problem without interrupting, own the mistake, stay calm, especially kapag hindi ka nag-a-agree sa customer, kailangan mong manatiling kalmado, and maintain eye contact, watch your body language. Make sure that wala kang ibang pagsasabihan ng mga naging problema nyo between the customers. And then ask the customers kung ano yung gusto nila, and mag-sorry ka, apologize again, solve the problem without any drama. The fourth ways for having a excellent customer service is use the customer comment cards. So show your diners you value their opinion. Kailangan nyo lagi ng opinion mula sa kanila para malaman nyo kung ano yung kulang, kung ano yung dapat nyo pang i-improve. The fifth one, the last, is incorporate technology. Lastly, we discuss an out-of-the-box way to deliver excellent customer service to your restaurant. So, under nito yung mga online ordering, the ability to instantly order from your online menu provides easy access from your customers. Table or kiosk ordering. The casual dining customers will find this ordering system quick and easy. Offer free Wi-Fi. According to the research from industry data and analysis firms, expected restaurant in the quick service segments to offer free access Wi-Fi in their restaurants. Games at the table. Parents of young children are often exhausted after a long day at work. It gives the parents to break while occupying their children. Consider handheld games or gaming device at the table. Next one is the various styles of serving foods. This ensures that the use of the procedure established is the American service. This ensures that The use of procedure established. Once you learn about each type of table service, you will begin to see how it has been adapted. Then, adapted to each restaurant where you have worked and patronized. Some service. American table service combines the service methods of several traditional forms that originated in two or more countries. Because of this definition, it should probably listed last. This form of table service are derived from the countries in which they originated and have been adapted to American standards. Next one is English service. As indicated above, this is often called host service. All these dishes are stacked in front of the host and hostess who then proceeds to serve individual plates from the platters and bowls placed in front of him or her. The only time it is the almost used is when there is a birthday and a cake is brought before the host, complete with candles and plates. Once the festivities have been completed, the host then slices and distributes the plates to his guests. The next one is the French service. This is the most formal table service available, which is used in clubs, hotels, and restaurants. In French service, there is a side table that is wheeled to the table with your guests are seated. All the food is on the side table arranged beautifully on platters, tureens, or chafing dishes, and generally presented to the guests for inspection prior to the dish being prepared, then placed on the table. Each guest is then served from the side table. One last French service adaptation is the custom of bringing several plates of salads and desserts to the table on the cart and allowing the customers to choose which looks the most appetizing and appealing to them. This one is Russian service. This is the most common form of service used in restaurants today, where the plates are brought to the table already plated, garnished, and ready to serve. Each guest is presented with a plate that he or she ordered. There is no tableside service in Russian service. Buffet service. Most people are familiar with buffet service, especially if you have ever visited a restaurant that offers the salad bar or dessert bar. The patron must leave the table, go to the buffet offering, select a plate, and serve themselves from the variety of foods offered. Last, family-style service. This is the modification of American service. Style service. This is the modification of American service. All food preparation is done in the kitchen. The food is then served on a large platters in bowl and then passed around the table, with the guests serving themselves from the platter or bowl. This form of service is derivative of the service that most Americans use in their own homes, and there is very minimal service activity in this form of service. Tableside service. This is associated with fine dining and allows the guests to watch the preparation of the food they will eat. Most servers are well-trained in tableside service and are usually not asked to perform the tasks which they are absolutely not trained. Here are the tasks to consider as tableside service: salad preparation, flame dessert presentation, boning fish, carving chicken or leg of lamb, and carving other meat, tenderloin, or prime rib.
Hello, good day. I'm Christine Tevez, and for today's video, tatalakayin natin yung from the very start, yung table settings up to banquet. So, let's start! Table settings. Table settings, each restaurant has a required table setting that must be strictly followed by each restaurant. So, ang sabi dito, ang mga restaurant ay may sinusunod o may standard na table settings, which is magkabukod yung sa breakfast and sa lunch and dinner. So, before the worker start with his or her job, dapat alam at kabisado niya na yung gagawin. So, sa fine dining naman, may mga tinatawag na station. So, station, ito yung, ando na yung mga supplies, like for example, the linens, glasses, and china. Yung iba naman din na fine dining is may in-offer na bread and butter, and also the thermos of hot coffee and the pitcher of water. So, then, when it comes to the cover, when we say cover, ito yung nakaset sa ibabaw ng table, like the spacing of spoon, fork, plate, glasses, with its proper distancing. So, then in fine dining, di ba may breakfast tayo? So, sabi dito, breakfast must be quick, prompt, and cheerful. So, dito karaniwan na siniserve is yung fresh fruits or fruit juice or the coffee. Then, next is the lunch. May two categories ito. At ito yung business people at saka yung shoppers. So, when we say business people, ito yung customer na may short period of time lang para kumain. At kailangan ma-serve agad yung order niya, which is hindi pinag-aantay ng matagal. Then the shoppers, when we say shoppers, they have the opportunity for a leisure lunch period. Then the last one is the dinner. Most of the patrons here is looking for a dinner experiences lang naman. So, hindi porket may mahaba silang time to wait ay pag-antay natin. So, most of them is for experience lang naman, ay tatagalan na natin ang serve. So, paano tayo nila i-endorse and may hikayat sila bumalik if sobrang tagal ng serving. So, then the next topic is the banquet. So, banquet refers to the meal that has a menu pre-selected by the client for all of the guests attending the event. So, for your information, most of the banquet ranges into 10 to 10,000. So, bakit kaya may mga ranges pa? So, the only reason why there is a limited is because there are only limited amount of space to accommodate guests. Then, the next one is the client's reason for having a banquet. So, the first one is for experience. So, dito pumapasok yung mga staff na kailangan well-trained talaga bago sumabak. So, dito din nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na Plan B when they anticipate to the staff. Then, the second one is for help. So, in the future, like, for example, I am a staff in a banquet. I can help you to the best of my ability to fulfill your needs. Then, the third one is the food. So, as a staff, when you cooperate with us and ask for help in the the full service kitchen and caterings, you don't have to worry about finding a caterer, to shopping, and also cooking food. And of course, last is the preparing it. Then, second to the last is the equipment. So, before gamitin yung mga tables, mga chairs, linens, glassware, and many more, etc., yung manager must be find reputable hall and manage it. Kasi kung hahayaan natin yan, mawawala talaga yan. So, then the last one is yung tinatawag na set up and clean up. So, mula sa magdodraw ng floor plan, mag-uumpisa ang event hanggang matapos. Responsible pa din tayo dun. So, then the last topic is yung the key to successful banquet management. So, first is understand the mission, the purpose, and the point of the event. So, nakapaloob dito yung pinakang dahilan mula una yung dapat malaman at maunawaan kung bakit ba tayo nasa industriyang ito. Kung bakit ba tayo nag-umpisa at magplano hanggang sa maikatuparan lahat ng to. Then, the number 2 is select an appropriate venue. So, when it comes to venue, dito nakapaloob yung type of event, the space, layout, at syempre, ang pinakahuli ay ang location. Then the draft, a written plan. Dito naman naka-indicate yung guided document na ipe-prepare na. Then the number 4, manage the flow of the event. So, bago mag-umpisa ang event, ito yung mahalaga na dapat isa lang alang at meron dapat. Ito yung script, which is nandito yung organize na in order flow of the said event. Then, the number 5 is create an emotional moment. So, during the event, dapat dun sa flow na gaganapin, dapat hindi bored at syempre, the audience can relate sa mga nangyayari. Then the last is design your messages to be taken from the event. So, dito yung pinaka-exciting part, which is yung guest ay dapat mag-enjoy in food, decor, entertainment. Then, the last one is the plan for repeatability and expandability. So, this also means na in a long term, dito nakasaad yung pag-grow ng industriya na tinatahak, which is sa paglipas ng panahon, maaring magkaroon ng inflation, pero kahit nagkaroon ng pagtaas sa serbisyo ay trusted talaga yung service at posibilidad na mag-grow at dumami yung magpo-purchase ng service. So, that's all po.
Good day everyone. I am Ana Julucanina and I will be discussing how to become a banquet manager. So, if you aspire to work in the food service industry but prefer for a job that is more elite in nature, perhaps a career as a banquet manager is right for you. So, kagaya ng isang fast food or ng food service manager or restaurant manager, you will be able to deal sa culinary environment. Siyempre po, dahil banquet manager tayo, ito yung industry natin, yung environment po natin ay mas elaborate or mas elite. So, there are qualifications and requirements sa pagiging banquet manager. So, a banquet manager must be skilled in the culinary arts and have a good background in food services. Usually, ang mga banquet manager ay nagsiserve sa isang sosyali na restaurant, hotels, at sa iba't ibang environment. Kaya dapat po mahalaga na meron silang strong desirability and style upang makapag-create and makapagbigay sila ng pleasing experience sa kanilang customers. So, typical education, a banquet manager would include a degree in food services. One of the hospitality fields po as well po yung culinary arts. Kailangan po talaga makukuha sila ng degree or certificate, yung mga accredited, especially in school kasi asset po yun. And it also give best edge po sa isang banquet manager. So, para maging banquet manager ka, ito daw po yung steps na kailangan natin i-obtain for this career in this interesting field. So, the first one is get a degree in food services. Kagaya nga po natin, tayo ay belong sa culinary. Ang best background po natin is my experience and my knowledge na po tayo sa field na ito. Maaring sa hospitality field, makuha tayo ng degree na makakatulong sa atin. So, the second one is gain experience in food preparation. To gain experience, syempre po need muna natin pumasok or magtrabaho sa isang restaurant. One of the best option po dyan is sa fast food, kagaya ng service crew or kaya naman po is assistant ng isang chef. In this situation po, magkakaroon po talaga tayo ng experience and advantage po ito sa pagiging banquet manager. So, the third one is network with people in the banquet service business. So, syempre po, upang makilala ka and also yung business mo, kailangan mo makipag-socialize sa iba't ibang tao via networking or social media or kaya makipag-plan sa mga taong kakilala. Kasi po, the more you connect to people in your business, the more po na lalaki yung chance and the opportunities na makikilala ito agad. So, the fourth one po is build a portfolio or list of places you have worked and list the place you have catered for, if any. So, being a banquet manager ay nangangahulugan po na in charge ka sa lahat ng bagay at lugar, kaya ng tables, food, kung saan pwesto yung mga tao, and especially yung staff mo. Kasi mag-create po ito ng great deal of organization sa part mo. Kaya i-take down mo yung mga places kasi it will serve as proof na quality and legit yung service na meron ka. So the fifth one po is put in application with large events. So dito, kailangan marites or detective ka. Need mo usisain kung saan may event, kung kailan magkakaroon ng gatherings na kailangan ng food service. Most of the time naman, yung mga gatherings included talaga lagi na may pagkain. Siyempre, chance mo na to para i-offer yung business mo. So, the sixth is to serve at weddings and special events. Most of the time, ang skills ng isang banquet manager ay kailangan sa isang malakihang events. So, dako naman po tayo sa types of banquet service. So, in planning a banquet service, this require you to make decision concerning sa arrangement para sa events. So, the first one is sit-down service. So, banquet guests receive their food at their seats. So, ang service po na ito ay nag-offer ng choice of entries gaya ng beef, chicken, fish, or vegetarian dinner. So, next one po ay buffet service. Ito naman po ay less elegant than seated service. Since ang mga guests ay required na sila mismo ang kukuha ng kanilang meals, the cost is typically lower for a bouquet meal. However, mas nag-o-offer naman siya ng greater number of meal choices para sa mga pihikan or picky na bisita. Sa buffet, hindi naman required ang advanced planning. So, the next one is station service. Ito po yung modified form of buffet service and yung price niya is naglalaro lang sa presyo ng buffet and the sit-down meal. Sa situation service naman po, may maliit na table na nakaset up around banquet room. Tapos each station features a different kinds of food at ito po ay pinangungunahan ng banquet server who keeps the food replenished and sila yung nagsiserve. Ang mga stations mayroong omelette station at breakfast banquet or kaya naman sushi bar or yung lamesa na puro may cheese and chocolates yung mga pagkain. So, ang next one po is plus tray service. Typically occurs in lieu of traditional meals. So, with this type of service, yung mga wait staff po ay umiikot sa banquet room with their finger foods on large platters. Parang nagsiserve sila po yung naglilibot, may dalang malaking parang plato, then nakalagay po yung drinks, cocktails, or kaya naman yung mga bite-sized na pagkain. Then, inaalok po nila ito sa mga guests. So, dako naman po tayo sa banquet service styles. The first one is buffet. So, this style is appropriate for events that feature large amount of people. So, ang buffet style ay kadalasan ginagawa sa wedding-related events, business-related events, at sports banquet. So, ang pagsiserve or present po ng food na ito ay one or more table na nakahiwalay sa guest table. Yung mga guest po ay tatawagin na lang by the number of their tables to serve themselves. Then the next one is sit down style. So, ang style naman po na ito is appropriate for formal events, including weddings. Yan, weddings. Ang mga guests po sa sit-down ay binibigyan ng choice kung beef ba or chicken or seafood ang siserve sa kanila. Then, yung dessert po is sinaserve lang after ng meal. Kahit cake pa yan or pie or salad yan or ice cream, after ng meal mo pa lang siya matitikman. Yung mga staff members dito is kada tapos ka na kumain or empty na yung plate mo, kukuhanin nila ito and lilinisan before i-serve ulit ang sunod na dish. Kasi nga, banquet service na ito. And ang service na ito is offensive. The next one is food stations. So, these food stations offer different courses from which guests can choose. Ito po ay another banquet style kung saan yung food stations ay may kanya-kanyang place. For example, yung meat carving station ay dito. Tapos yung pasta bar ay doon. And ang dessert appetizer station naman is dito. Then, itong food banquet na to is nagbibigay ng freedom sa guests para makapili kung ano pa talaga ang gusto nila kainin. Kaya lang, ang service na po ito ay mas mahal. Costly siya kasi nag-offer siya ng different varieties and types of food. The last one is table d'hôte. So, this service offers of food platters on each table or guests to enjoy. So, ang table d'hôte po ay, ito daw po ay French for host table. Alam niyo po yung table and may another layer siya na pwede iikot yung layer. And then, nakalagay yung food para hindi na paabot ng paabot. Yung table lang mismo yung iikot. Then, yung gusto mo pagkain, mapupunta na sa harapan mo. So, bagay ito pag may guest interactions, mga work-related events. So, dako naman tayo sa how to prepare for our banquet service. The first one is preparing the menu. So, you have first to create a list ng lahat ng dishes na gusto mong makita ng customers mo sa inyong banquet table. So, kailangan mo alamin kung gaano karaming dishes ang dapat mo i-offer both hot and cold. So, arrange for help. The second one is arrange for help. So, ang banquet po na ito ay hindi kayang tapusin ng isang tao lang. Kailangan mo mag-hire dito ng professional sa catering, staff, or maghagilap ng dedicated friends mo, yung mga kaibigan, or kaya naman yung mga nagvo-volunteer para matulungan ang isang banquet manager. Siyempre, ikaw yung mag-guide or mag-instruct sa kanila. So, the third one is purchase or rent the equipment. So, kung nagre-rent ka ng lugar or hall para sa iyong service, make sure na yung kitchen nila is available. Kung gumagana ba yung faucets, and kung nandun ang mga kailangan mo like coffee machines, yung beverage dispensers, cooking pots. Kung wala naman yung pinagre-rentahan mo ng mga ganung bagay, so kailangan mo mag-invest to buy the equipment pero hindi yun kasama sa rarentahan mo. So, the fourth one is organize the table and seating needs. So, make sure na meron kang enough na upuan at lamesa para i-occupy ng guests mo yung place na yun. And dapat tansyado mo din yung space para hindi siksikan or masukal sa part ng customers. So, the fifth one is reserve a separate area for beverages. Yung mga inumin po, dapat hindi siya nakasama sa mga pagkain. Dapat nasa bukod na lalagyan or nasa ibang lugar sila. Pero dapat, syempre, malapit din sa food table. So, dako naman po tayo sa BEO. So, what is BEO? So, BEO is a banquet event order. Often offered to us BEO. So, ito po yung agreement form na nagdidetalye for selection of food and beverage. So, kasama dito yung mga audio-visual, room set-off, staffing requirements, and other events that's need for a particular venue. So, ito po ay technically piniprepare ng mga catering manager sa hotel o kaya naman ng event coordinator sa isang catering facility. So, the last one is BEO terminology. So, under po ng BEO terminology, meron tayong dalawa. The first one is change order. So, caterers of clients often make alterations to book functions. So, kadalasan talaga mga customer may bago-bago ang isip, nagkakaroon ng changes sa order nila. Kaya minsan kung kailan malapit na yung event, tsaka magdadagdag or mag-isip ng changes. Kaya dapat talaga may contract or paper or agreement ka na inhanda. So, the second one is resume. So, while a BEO is for one function, the resume is a packet for all the BEO for a multi-meeting, including room setup, instructions for all meeting rooms. So, yun po yung under ng BEO terminology. The first one is change order at ang second one po is resume. So, that's all. I hope you learn and get some knowledge for you to become a banquet manager.